There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. I'm back. I know it's not the normal day, but I'm back because I want to get this done. Yesterday, previously on Pinball Repair, we were dealing with the slingshots, and everything went hokey. Way hokey. We already had one on the left side that had electrical tape holding the diode and the wires together on the coil, which we already knew was wrong, and that we already knew that that was going to be a fix that we had to do. And we did that, but in the process of doing that, we found more problems, which we always are going to find more problems. We got these guys. These are the mounts. The coil goes in right here. If you can tell, if you repair pinball machines or even know pinball machines, what's missing from this coil stop. Here it is. Here's the piece. Coil stop. It's supposed to be on there. Broken off. But it's not the only one. The other side as well. Both slingshots had broken mounts with missing broken coil stops on them. So luckily, we have that spare parts haunted house, and the spare parts haunted house has ones that are good. So they're the exact right same size. These ones are good and solid, so luckily I have parts to replace these. All right, so that was the one problem. The other problem, oh my gosh. So the other problem was we had the coils. So we had the one on the right, or the one on the left right here, which we resoldered and put a new diode on and put the right correction. And then the one on the left, which is over here, just hanging dangling, doesn't even have a diode. There is no diode. It's been cut off. It's missing. And the wires appear to be, without knowing anything about schematics or wiring diagrams, the wires don't appear to be on the right lugs, which would tell me is that somebody went and rewired it, or tried to rewire it. They put the wire on the wrong lugs, blew the diode, and hopefully just the diode. They didn't blow the transistor or anything else. Blew the diode, so they cut off the diode and just let it roll. So I had to look and find in the schematics in the book. That's why yesterday I just kind of stopped, because it was just my head. I needed to find it and figure out what I was looking at. And I did. So I found in the book. So I will show you what we're going to be doing first before we get back into just the normal stuff of we were just cleaning. But I will show you in the book. Let me get this camera over here as best I can. And we'll pan down that way. And then I'll bring the book over here. So we know that their solenoids 2 and 3 are the kickers or slingshot solenoids. Alright, so here we are. This is I finally found the page. That was my big thing, was finding the page. Solenoid 2, solenoid 3, right here, okay? So let me get on the bigger screen. Solenoid 2, solenoid 3. Now if you look, it goes through, this is the coil right here, with a diode on it. So they're supposed to have a diode. Goes through here, ends up over here. Now on Gottlieb schematics, the wire color is listed by code number. So we have 222 over here, and 322 over here, 233 over here, and 333 over here. So basically that's the code, and you're going to make sure that your diode is banded on the side over here. So looking at the schematics, aka wiring diagram, solenoid 2 comes in from a red wire. So these are all red lines. Red wire goes through. The diode goes onto the 322, which is a orange red wire. So the diode side is on the orange red wire. Now, when I go back up here to this coil that I was talking about, the way that it's supposed to be wired. Now, right now, with no diode on it, it's not as big of a deal, I don't think, because, you know, it's only just that. But solid state's supposed to have a diode. So this wire here is the red, orange, and this wire here is all orange. So these wires are supposed to be reversed, and the diode is supposed to be banded on this side. Or if they didn't, they could put the diode and band it the other way and then leave the wires that way. But either way, they didn't have a diode at all. So we're going to redo the wiring and redo the diode in the direction it says in the book. And we're going to check like 25 times to make sure we did it right. And then from there, I think we can go back to cleaning the parts and remounting it onto the new mounts with coil stops that aren't broken. I don't know why would both of them have been broken anyway? What was going on that both coil stops were like, boom, hey, how you doing?
Darkwing 602 is now following.
Hi, Darkwing 602, thank you. So that's really weird that both coil stops were broken on it. So, also looking at the other one here, solenoid 2 is left. So 222, 322. So red on that side over here. Sorry, moving it on this side. This one over here now. Red, and then goes orange, red, with the banded side on that side. So we did that right. So the red wire goes through the diode, banded side over here onto the orange wire. Okay, so that's the left side, 322. Orange, red. Kind of hard to see, but it is. It's orange, red. So that's banded. So now we got to do the other side. We got to do it the exact same way. It's the same coil type, so it would have been banded. The diode would have been the same way. So we're going to put it on the same way as it was. First of all, get this coil sleeve out. This is also a good sign, by the way. If you have your old coil sleeve and it just wants to slide out like there's nothing there, you're good to go. You know? That means the coil's probably good. It's not overheated or anything like that. But this is wrong as we can see. So on the right side kicker, which that one's supposed to be, it goes from red, orange, through the diode, banded side is orange. Red, orange, through the banded side, orange. Oh, maybe it was wired correctly. Either way, the diode's missing. We're going to put the diode back on. I'm going to clean that up. Look, it's just dirty. It's wrong is what it is. It's just wrong. So I'm going to plug in a soldering iron and get it heated up. And while I'm doing that, I will also move my towel to this side, because you always want to, if you're going to be messing with solder on an upright play field, or really anyway, you want to protect everything else from solder bombs the best you can, because it's not 100%. I found that out doing Sorcerer. It's not 100%. It's a safety measure. And we're going to clean up this a little bit and then put the new diode on. Which, if you're repairing pinball machines, just get a whole pack of these. These are the IN4004. They're all over pinball machines. So just get a big giant pack of them, so you always have them. And that'll be used on switches. It'll be used. I know there's another number one you can use, but it's the one you're supposed to use. All right, so we're going to clean this up as best we can and put that diode on there, okay? As soon as my thing gets hot. I know, it's weird. It's weird to be doing this on a Tuesday. But here we are. And I'm so glad to have the book, for one. The big thing about the books when it's a Gottlieb you can't find them on the internet just to download and get a PDF or whatever because, you know, they hold the copyrights. Pinball Resource holds the copyright. So if your machine, Gottlieb, comes with the book already, you're golden. Otherwise, you're going to have to order one. You're not going to be able to just download. Well, if you can download it, it's not a legal copy. But anyway, I digress. I was so happy at least to find it. And we're going to do the right one. Right kicking rubber goes from red, orange, orange to orange, orange, orange. And then we're going to get it working the way it's supposed to be working. And none of this janky crap that people like to do. I also need to get some alcohol going. Not for me, for the games. Rubbing alcohol is not your friend. Got my isopropyl. I'm going to wipe off this coil while I'm waiting. Any of this dust can break free at some point and just get your machine dirty again quicker. Your machine will get dirty again, but you might as well try your best to mitigate how quickly it gets dirty. Oh, look at that. And then also look here, let me get some Q-tips. Q-tips are your friend. So even if you have a coil sleeve in there, so the coil sleeve's out of it, even with the coil sleeve in it, you still get a dirty coil on the inside. So you kind of clean these out too. And then when you put your new coil sleeve in, you know, it won't be as dirty as quickly. Yeah, just get it as good as you can. Alright. I'm just going to try to adjust this one first, and then we're going to put the diode on it. These are the same coils that are in my lights, camera, action, so I was just kind of comparison shopping. Where is my thing? My thing to clean this stuff. Somewhere over here. Ba-da-bum-ba-dum. That's there. Moved it somewhere. Oh, there we go. Alright. Come here, you. Come here, you. Wise guy, eh? Oh, it's a wise guy, eh? Alright, I'm gonna see what's going on here. Ooh, all that fell off. Let's see if I can get my solder sucker and get the hole back in here, then I can stuff that in the hole. Stuff it in the hole? That's what she said. Oh, where's it at? Bruh, where is my good solder sucker? There it is. All the way in the back. All the way in the back. Hot and there we go. Alright, I'm going to set this down. Oops. I didn't say unplug it. Let it cool off a second. Let me clear off the little bits of solder that are on this towel. Ooh, that's still hot. Hey, it's almost as if you had a soldering iron right on it. Clear it off. These little solder bombs off of here. Okay. Come here, you. I'm going to loop this through. Right like that. up like that. Okay, so we're sitting right there, and now I'm going to get a diode. Diode. It's absolutely important you put the diode on in the right direction. And we're at least going to be following the schematic anyway. Always checking again, making sure I'm doing this right. Orange, orange, orange is the banded side. Alright, so we'll put that right in the center here. Wrap this around. There. This one. Wrap it around. Over here. So now we got a diode. It's not sitting super low, like whatever. Doesn't matter. And we're going to solder all that together. And it'll at least be back the way it's supposed to be. Hopefully we don't burn anything up. That all on there, so I feel good about it. Okay. This side, hopefully it doesn't take off the wire. And it did. Alright, well, stay on there, buddy. Dang it, now I need my other hand. I need my other hand. Bobby, where's my other hand? Alright. We'll try this in school. Or do try it in school. Learn about soldering. Hand is a little close. A little hot. There we go. There, now it has a diode. Okay. I think now I can just go back to cleaning. Going back to Cali. Going back to cleaning. I don't think so. Alright, so we're going to go back to the other side. Because that's the one I have almost completely apart. This guy up here. I think we're going to go to the table and clean here for a minute. So many projects. I got to work on Space Gun 2. Put the guns back together on that. That's empty because we have no money. We have no money. We're so broke. We are so broke. Alright, let me get stuff set up here. Cha-da-da-da. Cha-da-da-da. Doing it all for the Stargate. Alright. Swinging around. Not now. Break the camera. There we go. Right there. Right there. That's stupid. Stupid. There we go. Spring. That here. There. Alcohol. So I don't know what was going on there. In either way, they just, yeah. Alright, that's there. phone. I want to get these slingshots done at least, and then I'll feel better about it. All right. So these are always the moments where you can figure out whether or not you have all the parts. See, make sure. Always take a picture. At least I do, so I make sure I put it back together the right way, or at least attempt to put it back together the right way. Come on. Ooh. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. There we go. E-clip. Plunger. Get this one off here. Be careful with your E-clips. Sometimes they want to be very springy. And pull that off there. Okay. So this is a very simple, basic little slingshot. Not trying to be too basic, but here we are. Here we are. Alright. So isopropyl. Get all this as cleaned up as we can. Now we have a spot because we're going to have metal on metal that we can use our dry lube. Otherwise, lube is a no-no. Nothing's rusty, just dirty. There we go. There we go. Here, your little T thing, get in there real good, especially in the pivot point. Pretty much everywhere, honestly. It's not like a little bit here, a little bit there, all of it. Go. There we go. I'm going to get Q-tips. Clean up in there. Clean up in there. Alright. Yeah, get these slingshots done. I'm going to put the space guns back together because we want to try to get Space Gun in the arcade by this weekend. Hopefully. Which will mean moving games out too, moving Terminator out. We're going to put T2 in the restaurant so that we have a gun game that I'm comfortable enough with people being able to play. Clean that off. Right here. Oh, I should also get the new mounts and clean those. These springs get really dirty too, so don't neglect your springs. Because you'll notice sometimes those springs look black, and they're not black. They're just a gray metal, or supposed to be a gray metal. Alright, that's there. Here's our new piece. Clean that off. Transplant from a 1982 haunted house to a 1994 Stargate. Oh, yeah. Yeah. that piece, these things. So if anything, now we can put this part back together, and then we'll go back over to the machine and, you know, put it back together. Let me get some isopropyl, or not isopropyl, get my dry lube. Dry lube, dry lube, dry lube, dry lube. So when it's metal on metal, you can do dry lube. Just a little bit. Okay, now I want to make sure I put it back on the right way. Okay, so this laying down, this right there, and then we can put our clips back on. Sometimes you get it wrong, you put that on the wrong side, and then you have to take it back apart. That's why I take the picture, just to remind myself. There we go. And this one is pretty obvious. There. Like so. Get on there. So that haunted house that we got, that is now a parts machine, is worth it for just parts. We paid $250 for it. And it's a gigantic parts machine. Tons and tons and tons of Gottlieb parts. So, pretty good deal. I don't think this is on all the way. This does not feel like it's on all the way. Let me check. It is? Yeah, it's on there. Alright. Alright, that's this guy. So we can put this back in and rebuild that slingshot. Back the way it's supposed to be and not the ghetto way it was. Follow me, why don't you? Ugh. Camera's a little too close. Too close! Loosen up! There we go. Right up there. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. That's there. Alright, so this will go in here like that. I'll get some screws. Bro, hate dropping stuff, especially if you don't see where it went, but I saw where this one went, so we're good. Stay there. Alright. Don't tighten down your screws until you get all of them in. Sometimes these slingshots only have 3 screws in them, but these ones have 4. Might have to move a piece out of the way in order to get there, but right. No, it doesn't have 4, it has 3. Thought they had 4, but they have 3. Duh. Alright, tighten it up. Whew. Feels kind of hot. That didn't feel good. Almost felt like that screw snapped. Which, that's Definitely not designed to make me feel good. Alright, I need some coil sleeves. I didn't bring my coil sleeves. Coil sleeves. This one is going to go coil sleeve in this way. That. So this, I believe, wasn't like that? No, it wasn't. It was like that. Facing that way. Yep. And then this guy goes on there like that. These screws back in. Get done. Get it done. Get it done. Alright, so at least not having oh, this one needs a washer still, hold on. At least not having the electrical tape on there will make me feel better. That. Let that sit here for a second. And then spring this. This back on. Spring back on. This thing goes like this. Right? Is it the right way? It should be the right way. Where are you? Oops. There we go. Alright. Make sure you have all your parts ready to go. Kinda do. That is the wrong one. Dagnabbit. Oh, I left it on the table. Alright, well, we'll use this one. At least to get the first screw in, and then I'll go grab the right one. Or not. See, that's why you use a magnetic one. Screw this. You gotta do it right, or don't do it at all. Try this again. With the right screw this time. Or right driver this time. Not all the way tight. No one will ever know it came from a haunted house. Transplant patient. That haunted house was a registered organ donor. And we appreciate it because this guy really needed it. Take that one down. Take this one down and tighten this one down. There we go. Yay! All right. Red, orange, orange. Red, orange, orange. That's the bandit side. Right kicker. Or left kicker, that's what that is. Red, orange, orange. Orange, red, red. Yeah. Okay, that's one. Now it's friend. Which we gotta take the rest of this off. And the actual switches we're cleaning when we get to the top, instead of taking them off from here and doing it. Alright, let's see what we find here. I'm already finding here. Hold on. Let me just leave that just like that without touching it. I want to show you something that I just noticed while I was doing this. It's right up here. So that's what we're taking apart. You notice we're missing something. So it's missing an E-clip to hold this all together. So we're going to have to get one from somewhere else, probably that haunted house again, unless I can find it in the bottom of the cabinet here. Oh, it works fine. Does it? Does it really work fine? All right, let me get it over to the table. Lovely. Lovely. Oh. So I have a set of E-clips from Harbor Freight. I'll see if one of them fits. If not, I'm just going to have to go to the haunted house over there and get one. So I don't think anything's in the bottom of the cabinet. I mean, I can look, but I think I already looked for parts down there. Let me get my things on. Looking for stray E-clips. Are there any in the bottom of the cabinet? I don't see any. Alright, we'll try the Harbor Freight set first, but I have a feeling I'm just going to have to use the haunted house. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's go over here. Stranger Things poster. There it is. There it is. Let me turn it this way. Let me see if I can get my E-clips. Might have to move the camera for this. Whoa! Not like that. Back it up. Back it up. It's a great assortment of E-clips that I just never have the right size for. That's off. Missing an E-clip. So essentially these are the same size E-clip here, so I'm just going to take this one off and try to compare sizes. Come on. Ooh. take it off that way, you'll lose it. There we go. So I need this size E-clip. Do I have it? Probably not. Too tiny. Next size up. Too big. Still too big. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Either got way too tiny or I got way too big. I don't have that size. But I do in a whole other machine. I just have to go over and grab it. Go over there and grab one. Alright, well while we're doing that, we'll still take this apart. I'm going to go next door and grab an E-clip. Probably a whole mechanism that has the E-clip. While I'm doing that, you can take a little bit of a break with Crash Bandicoot. So I'll be right back, Crash Bandicoot. So I'll be right back. Let me go next door. I'm back. Okay, so safe to say that the haunted house will never be working again. There we go. Whew. So many problems. So many problems. So now when I take the entirety of that machine apart, I'm going to have a bunch of these E-clips and I'll keep them all separated. No more of this searching crap. That's why you want to buy a junk machine. Parts, parts, parts. Parts, 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 we got them. More parts. time somebody offers us a machine and it's like, oh yeah, it works great. Yeah, does it though? This is the kind of stuff I think about. Works great, does it? Alright, clean that one off. Oh, it's missing. It's missing pieces. That's good. That's what we need. There's no diode. Oh, is that a problem? Yeah, a little bit of a problem, yeah. It was working fine without it. Was it though? Was it really working fine without it? Alright. Cleaning my plunger. Super strong plungers that destroyed coil stops apparently. Clean this off. Sit there. Where's my new coil stop? Here. Right here. New coil stop. 1982 new coil stop. A lot of that stuff in that haunted house that I'm using for parts is all rusted to hell. So it's good to have parts that aren't on there, especially the one that I need. Alright, this little bit. A little of that. And that. And we're going to put this on here like this. And now we have a freaking E-clip that can go on there. Take that, missing E-clip. Ooh, police car. Ooh, careful. I'm talking about this E-clip and then I'm going to fling it across the room by not paying attention. There we go. There's already an upgraded improvement that it didn't have. People are going to play it, or somebody's going to play it and be like, you know what? This feels like it's got a new E-clip on it. Yeah, you know, other Stargates I've played have felt like they've been missing an E-clip, but this one feels like it has all the E-clips. Stay. There we go. There we go. Why did I bring all these screws over here? I don't know. Alright, so that's all the business. So we just put it all back together. Whoa, Batman vision. What? Excuse me, Mario. Was that a Mario head? Yep, that was Mario head. Giant Mario mask. Doing it all for the Stargate. Tired of it being broken. Okay. Now, did I put it back on right? I think I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Well, we also got to get new bands for this. I think we were thinking of putting purple ones on it. Because we do. I like the Titans. Didn't I just bring one over? Yeah. I like the Titan silicone ones. You can get a whole bunch of different colors. So that's what I'm thinking. Ooh, more police cars. Don't tighten it down yet. Excuse me. Just loosely putting it in until I get all three. There we go. Now we can tighten it. That one. And that one. Now, put this coil back together. Oops, I already brought it over. So, new coil sleeve. Remember this way. Funk. That. We got our brand new diode going the right direction. The right wiring. Brand new. Not brand new. Brand new to this machine. Coil stop thingy. So that goes like that. This one's gonna go like that. Where are you? Go. I'll hold that in place. Yeah. Give me a screw. This is what I wanted to do yesterday. You know, it's never the way you want it. Let's get that loosely on there. Grab the other one. Loosely on there. Hold on loosely. Don't let go. Oh no, Now we can tighten it down. Let me get a better grip on it so I don't feel like I'm going to snap my hand off. Go. There we go. There. Let me get a screw ready. Oh, I also need I need the spring. Did I clean this spring? I don't think I cleaned this spring. I did not. Here, let me go clean this spring real quick. Cleaning springs. Spring's almost over, so you really shouldn't be cleaning all the way into summer. There we go. So this is just the spring. I don't know if you can see that bad angle. All the dirt that just comes off the spring. We don't want that dirt. That dirt is not our friend. Not our friend. This goes in here. That goes on there. Hang tight. Get this ready. Bring this up. Slide that on there. Get this in the semi-right position. Get the screw in. There we go. Don't tighten it, just get it in there. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell Brent he forgot a bulb. I need to tell him that. He was just in here too. He was in here while I was looking for an E-clip. You missed a bulb, sir. Missed it. There we go. Alright. Now it's going back together the way it was supposed to. Ooh, hi there, text message. Hello from Albuquerque. Well, hello from Alamogordo. How you doing there, Bubba Pink? Welcome. Albuquerque is about 250 miles away. Less than 300 miles. I don't know. Anyway, hello, welcome. Not bad, just got off work. So did I. I just got off work and now this is what I'm doing. We're fixing this stupid slingshot setup that was a hack job. Hack job done. We don't like hack jobs. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right, that is, you know what, that is a way, this is actually designed to make me feel good now. I heard that's a problem with old pinballs. Oh, yes. Usually it's a vendor thing. Vendors are trying to fix stuff really quickly to keep their stuff out on location, so they tend to just kind of wing it, and then it just sometimes makes it a lot worse. So let's just go over here. We're done with these slingshots. Let's go over what all went down. So this one here is the one that had the electrical tape on it. So we got rid of the electrical tape. We did the soldering, new diode, coil stop. Coil stop was busted. Missing a coil stop, all broken up into pieces. So we replaced a new coil stop, cleaned it all up. This one over here was missing the diode. Wires were kind of wired all wonky. Missing the diode. Again, coil stop was broken too, just like the other one. That coil stop was broken. New coil stop. Boom, boom. There's our slingshots. I feel better about that. So the other things, are we anywhere near done? No, I don't think so. But we're getting a lot more done. So here, back it up a little bit. So we've done everything down here except for the motor. We're going to do the motor last. All of this, all this, all this. So we're up to here. So I think I got to do this over here. I think this is an automatic ball launching, ball shooter thing. And then I got to do these over here. And then we'll do the 3 flippers. So, and then we'll go and do everything on top. But holy crap. Weird, weird, weird. Weird to find all the little problems here and there. Everywhere you look. Problem, problem, problem. Alright, so that pretty much is what I was doing on Stargate. I have to do now, I have to get the guns back together for Space Gun. So like I said, we're going to get that going as quickly as possible into the arcade, hopefully by Friday. So let me swing you over to the table. Back to the table. And I'll clean that up and I'll get my guns up here. I've already got one gun done, so we're really just working on the other gun. Clear all this out of the way. Pull that out of the way. Move this way so I can see. All right. So these are the space gun guns, but you know, essentially they're the same as Terminator. Right here. I've been waiting to find a pin to work on and restore, but everybody wants a fortune for their stuff now. Yeah, the prices are stupid, but we've still been able to find some deals. We just picked up, of course we had to go to Dallas, but we are already going to Dallas. We just picked up a Middle Earth in Dallas, 1977 Middle Earth from Atari. So yeah, we got that, and then well, we got some video games here lately. We got a pole position we got to pick up here from El Paso. This we got a couple weeks ago, the Space Gun. So we're just trying to get it primed and ready. It was already working. So yeah, people do want stupid prices, and I don't understand it, but there are some deals out there. Somewhere you'll find a great deal. And especially like for like the Middle Earth, if you just look at how the ad is worded, you can find the person that doesn't know anything about pinball. Because this guy said, it's working great, except the paddle stopped working. I'm like, ooh, you said the word paddles, which to me tells me you might not know much about pinball. And they were like, well, you know, it's probably just a fuse. You definitely don't know a lot about pinball if you think it's just a fuse. So we got a good deal on that one. That was $800 for a Middle Earth, which is an extra wide body Atari, like our Superman. And we just got it today. Huh. So, let's put all this crap back together. Some of this stuff I still have to clean, but we're not doing Stargate right now because, well, I gotta get this part done. And that's okay. It's okay. I gotta just do things what I gotta do. So here, let's turn this off so we're not confusing anybody. Wait, Stargate doesn't have guns. Yeah, well, it's not Stargate anymore. But it does have a coil, just like a pinball. There's a coil right here. And I cleaned it. Where did I put it? So this is this has a coil basically just like you would have in your DualShock. Where all do you look? I checked Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. Pinside is a joke. Yeah, that's exactly where we look. Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. We're all on there. And yes, you have to go through a ton of garbage just to get to something that's cheap enough and worth restoring, but yeah, I don't understand the guys that buy a brand new pinball machine, take it out of the box, play it, and then want to sell it for what it is brand new in the box. I'm like, excuse me. Did I put it in here? Oh, I did put it in here. So you can't try to sell your pinball machine for exactly brand new price, but apparently that's what they try to do. But they're not selling to us because we ain't doing that. We only buy at dirt cheap prices. If they're not dirt cheap or we think it's worth it, we're not buying it. The Stargate was $2,200, and that was like a few months ago in El Paso. So I think that was actually worth it. Yeah, I'm putting a lot of work into it, but the cabinet's really good, playfield's really good. I don't know. Nice, thank you. That's what people try to say, like, because we have a ton of machines now, a ton of video games and pinball, and we're building up our collection more and more and more. And they always ask, how do you get all that? How do you get all these machines? And how do you get so much? And the way that we get the machines that we get is because we're not picky. We don't care about the title. We care about the price. If it's a good price, it looks like it's a good solid cabinet, easy to work on, something that we just get it. Yep, there's that Space Jam. That Space Jam's been sitting there for quite a while. I don't think it's worth $3,200, but you could probably try to talk them down. But that's the kind of thing, though. We would try if it was like that Space Jam. I don't care for Space Jam. I'm not looking for Space Jam. But if the price was right, we'd buy it. We don't care what the title is. Just buy what you can find, and it's a good price. And then it's not like us. We don't sell anything. But if you're somebody that sells, then well, now you have something you can trade with. Maybe somebody later is looking for a Space Jam, and then you have one, or whatever it is. But yeah, we don't buy things based on the title. We buy things based on the price and how good we can get it back into working order. Like we bought this space gun and a Mortal Kombat 4 in a package deal for $700. So that's $350 a piece if you want to go that way about it. But $350 for Mortal Kombat 4, and it works great. It's in the arcade right now. So the deals are out there. Got to be patient. You got to look. All right, I've already cleaned this stuff. I need to put this back in. So this is the coil, the React coil. That wasn't working, but I just cleaned it. So this is just like a pinball machine. You got to clean these coils, clean the plunger, and then it just goes here. And it only moves so far. It doesn't go very far. Just a little back and forth vibration, just like your DualShock PlayStation controllers or Xbox controllers or whatever. Just a little bit more chunky. And you get that little feeling on there. Alright, so that's that. I need to clean up in here real quick. Whew. I mean, more often than not, I'm repairing pinball on this channel, but we do have arcade games, and I do need to take the time to fix those too. Get in here and clean all this grime off. The biggest problem with this was in an arcade in Ruidoso for I don't know how long, and it was never, ever, ever cleaned. Never cleaned. And so we're having to go through and clean this entire thing and get it ready for our arcade. Our arcade is different. We want to make sure everything works right and is clean and looks as good as we can make it. So the people can have fun and not worry about is this game going to work? Is it going to just take my quarter? No, man. We try to make sure that they work. All right. Yeah, so these are pretty beefy compared to the ones that are on Terminator. These are a little bit beefier. All right, that's pretty much all I need to do. I just need to put it back together, put that back on. So pinball-wise, the only pinball or only game period that we ever chose was Jurassic Park, the Stern Jurassic Park pinball. We actually bought that one brand new in a box. That's the only game out of our 100 machines that we've ever bought brand new. But everything else was just the deal. Our Iron Maiden is the Stern Iron Maiden that we got from a friend in Wisconsin, and we got it for I think $4,500. It's an Iron Maiden Pro for $4,500, which I mean that's pretty good, and only had 300 plays on it. So the deals are there. Just gotta work at it, look at it, try to find it. Wow, that's cheap. Yeah. And it was 44. He was just trying to get his money out of it. But it was 4,400, and it's got the shaker motor in it. It already has the side blades on it. So we got a really good deal on that Iron Maiden. And we have a Dracula and Johnny Mnemonic that we got as a package deal for $3,500. So $3,500 to get two machines of a 90s era Williams, and they work. Yeah. It seems like, we're in the middle of nowhere here, down here in the middle of nowhere, Alamogordo, New Mexico, but you can still find it. You can still find the deals. Just be looking, just be waiting. All right, so this is now back together. Get past my logo. So hopefully that part will work again when I put it back on. And now I can use stuff like actual Windex and try to clean stuff. Where's my paper towels? Matter of fact, where's the Windex? There's the Windex. Space gun. We've started committing, I would say, a little bit of sacrilege when it comes to video games. I've started relenting that CRT monitors are not going to last forever. So in some of our machines where I feel that it doesn't make a difference, I've replaced the CRT monitor with an LCD computer monitor. Last year a Popeye popped up in Santa Fe for $800. Yeah, I think I would have bought that. I mean, Santa Fe is pretty far from us, but we probably still would have done it. Just take a drive up there to do it. A lot of those times when they're cheap like that, people don't know. Was it fast enough? Yeah. We've missed out on some really good stuff too because we weren't fast enough. There was a black hole up in Albuquerque about a month or so ago that the guy, he just didn't respond to us, and then he finally just kind of ignored us after we said we wanted it, and he said okay, and then he just ignored us. It's like, man, we want a black hole, but oh well. You win some, you lose some. Get all this grime off. This game is from 1990, and I doubt that it was ever cleaned. Come here, you. That happened when I found the Flash for $400. Ooh, $400. That's good. I mean, if it was garbage, obviously it's not good, but there was a Black Knight, an original Black Knight in El Paso that was really cheap, and then the one shot they had at the playfield was like, oh my gosh, that's why it's really cheap. It was just, the playfield was gone. And I've done playfield swaps, but it's like, yeah, I don't know. I've done a playfield swap. I shouldn't say playfield swaps. I've done a playfield swap. We're also working on a deal right now for a Space Invaders pinball. So hopefully we can get that. Hopefully get that cheap. We've been working on that one for a few weeks. Trying to get it. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe. Cab exterior was rough. Yeah. Well, it all depends. Like our high speed. We got high speed for $400. Now granted, I've redone everything. It's got a brand new play field in it. It's got a new back glass, new displays. The cabinet is really rough. We're gonna repaint the cabinet, or actually we're gonna put the decals on the cabinet. We're not repainting it, but still, our $400 high speed will be at least $2,000 by the time we're done. But it'll look brand new. Hi.
Hola.
Hey, Brent.
Hey.
You've missed a bulb.
I missed what?
You missed a bulb on Stargate.
No.
Would you like me to point it out to you, or would you just like to find it yourself? I mean, I guess he wants to find it himself.
I figure you probably sabotaged me.
I didn't sabotage you. You forgot a bulb. Cold, 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 cold.
No, I don't want hints.
Oh, you don't want hints? All right, I'll shut up. Would you have bought a flash pinball for $400?
Flash pinball at $400. I mean, not knowing anything of condition about it, but theoretically, yeah, I probably
What
would.
about a Popeye for $800?
Probably. Oh, look at that little bulb he's missing.
Did you find it?
Oh, look at that little
He
guy.
found it. Poor little guy. He just wants to be incandescent. He doesn't want to be LED. Oh.
Pachinko. Now.
What kind of bulbs were you putting in there? White ones?
Yeah, that's it. I don't know. I need my flashlight.
Flashlight.
Or at least see the light coming through the bezel to see what it needs to be.
I've got light lamps.
Oh, it's that part of that circle.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, those are cool light.
Cool. It's cool.
It's super cool.
Cool.
Cool. Which one? But it's way look.
It's not my fault you have 1,000 bulbs and 1,000 boxes to put bulbs in. Whiny little butt. Oh no, we have to put an LED in our pinball machine.
Jeez, Edith, would you, huh?
I might have to move a box. Careful, that crate is not OSHA rated. Gotta get a handle on everything. Don't drop it. Drop it, you bought it. Oh wait, you did buy it.
Bulbalicious. Alright, well there we go.
Alright. Get all that. Whew.
Now it's done, which means one of those bulbs was in the wrong pocket and it's and so it's I'll have to go back and change one out anyway.
Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Meow meow.
Is he here?
No, but he probably could hear that from a half block away and will be here.
I don't know. He was chilling on that porch. Watch where you are. Don't block the camera. Yep, that would be the blocking of the camera. That's completely blocking the camera. That's
my side boob.
Don't show your side boob in the camera. I'm trying to get this space gun back together just for you.
Just for me?
Well, I'm involved a little bit.
Be awesome. It's gonna look good in the arcade, all pimped out and stuff.
You know we have other paper towels.
Yeah, so
This part is the worst. This is the gun grip has got hand stuff on it.
we
Gross.
loaded up. Look, we still got 2 full
You're
things.
blocking my camera.
What?
You're blocking my camera.
I thought the camera was over here.
That's not that camera. There's 2 cameras.
Oh, it's that one. I thought it was over here.
Man. Jeez, man.
Hey, that's tall enough we could put a 3rd case of those towels up there.
Well, why didn't you?
I didn't realize that we had the space. I'll get another one.
We need to fill all of our space. Jeez, Edith. So yeah. So anyway. Ugh. What you looking at, Brent? Huh? What you seeing?
Just reading.
Just reading the things?
Just looking. Yeah. I got to practice for the test.
Bubba Fink there, he's in Albuquerque.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that where the Flash was?
I think so. He said that the Popeye was in Santa Fe, I think. But
All right. I get off at 1.
it's over. That was a long time ago.
Oh.
We're just talking about
I'll give you a
deals.
truck.
We're just talking about there being deals and in the past, and just gotta wait for them and get the right one.
You mean like 3 $250 battle zones? 3 of them.
No battle zone for you.
I know.
All right.
I need a battle zone. It needs to be in the lineup because, well, it's iconic.
You know what? You're iconic.
The granddaddy of all VR games.
What you need is the military version.
Yeah.
All right. Brent said that he did my screws. Did you do my screws?
For the most part.
Those things go on the housing. All right. I'm trusting.
Kind of, sort of, maybe close enough. Did the screws?
What's great about this is like 3 different sizes of Allen wrenches that I gotta use.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah.
This will be so fun. I think it's going to look cool in the arcade.
Cooler than you.
Yeah. Oh, blasteroids.
So much to do. Come on, buddy.
So the next of long range goal is to be able to take down that keep out sign. Is that the goal?
Maybe. Can I just bust through the end of that? That's stupid.
Dope.
Man, it's like this thing was built in the 90s.
It's still gonna look pretty good for a 32-year-old game. Next, on our next episode of Pimp My Game.
The most pimped out space gun ever.
That's right.
All the people that own one will be jealous. Everybody else will be like, what's space gun?
Yeah.
Like, how did you do that? What did you do?
I wonder, like, if you had the EL sheets, though, what that would look like, because it would be like a better even spread of light.
Yeah.
put little disco balls in there and they'll spin.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they'll spin and the light will just be like.
Where are they gonna spin?
And hang them from the top of the blow mold plastic, and then they'll spin, and then you just put a light on them. And
The Chrysler Building. What is going on here? It's not fit.
that's where all our fly spray is. There's one here. There's one there. There's one
Barely
next door. No
anything
wonder
in
we didn't
this.
have any.
Wait, what? Where's the other one?
There's one there. There's one here.
Oh.
There's the one being used next door.
That one's kind of empty. That one.
Mm-hmm.
These different sizes. Did I put the wrong size on it? That's why. That
Oh!
You know what? It's not like I've done this a lot.
Yeah, it can be tricky when someone else took them apart, you know? Oh, wait.
Oh, that's a crack at me, isn't it? It is longer. Dang it. Dag nabbit, Bobby. Well, I never. What are you doing?
Yeah. Can we just skip these and go right on to Middle Earth?
No.
I always just want to mess with the new thing.
You.
I have a short
you will
attention span.
You will mess with Middle Earth after Superman is in the arcade.
But
Ah,
I was thinking after Stargate and High Speed are on the arcade, because
what?
Middle Earth should be less work.
What?
You could get it done quicker. I don't have to paint the cabinet.
But they can't push the cube.
We already have. Defender skipped to the front of the line.
That only took like 2 days.
Stargate jumped the line. Haunted House jumped the line.
I don't think you're committed to this project. This is not gonna
I'm
happen.
totally committed eventually.
There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh. The other one was not anywhere near as hard to put back together. What's up?
There's the coin door, huh?
Nope. That's the other one. The coin door we are using is under there.
For Stargate.
Yes.
Oh, so the coin door we're using is. Did I already paint this?
You did.
Why is it
You were
face
gonna-
down on the paint then?
It's not being moved.
Son of a.
I don't know what's going on with this one, but it's not gripping. Alright, well, we'll do that last.
Oh. I guess I need a couple containers for good plastics, broken plastics.
We need containers.
Well, just something to start putting them in.
I can't contain this.
Well, I better go check on them. Be back. Be back.
Be back! Just trying to find a cat. Am I screwing this in the right way? I don't even know. I think I am. together and take apart. Not that one. There we go. Come on. Oh. There. Jeez. Jeez, man. All this for a game that nobody cares about but us. Even the guy who had it before us didn't care about it. Okay. 100% ocean-bound plastic. What? Nothing like a space gun to make the world a better place. Space gun in your face. Go tighten this up. There we go. Now I can do the freaking slide. So in Space Gun, or Terminator, you have a little button on the side that fires your rockets. In Space Gun, you have this slide that chooses between your rockets and other things, and then you can shoot with it. So this is basically your gun selection. Is this slide, which nobody's going to know that. Nobody reads the instructions. Plenty of instructions are going to be like, I don't know how to play this thing, but they're just going to try it anyway. Doobadoo, 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 doobadoo. I know, this is the most exciting thing in the world, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, what could you be doing right now? I don't know. Watching this gun get put together. So if you don't know about the Terminator guns and these guns, they're not light guns. They're not like your duck hunt light guns. They are like a mouse. They just have a potentiometer that tells it which direction it's going, and it just feeds the signal in like a mouse. So you can put whatever screen you want. A light gun, you have to put a CRT or else they don't work. And I suppose there's something that you can do to make them work, but really, you're stuck with a CRT with a light gun. But these ones, you can easily put LCD screens and it doesn't affect it, which is kind of why I did it. Come on, buddy, just thread. It's going to be one of those, isn't it? Why don't you thread back here? Yep. So that one's okay. Kinda? Sorta? No? There's obviously different size ones in here somehow. I'm not paying attention to their sizes. They're not supposed to be different sizes. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore. Come on. Shouldn't be any more difficult to put on. Come on. There we go. Right there. fun stuff. Get on there. I wonder if I had to put these on first before I put the gun on. I don't think so. I think they go in there. Maybe they don't. Maybe I have to do the other way around. Either way, whatever. That's a project I gotta do. I've eaten up enough time. I'll do the rest of that later. That's good enough. We at least got the one thing accomplished that we wanted to get accomplished. So, where am I at? There I am. There I am. All crooked and crazy looking. But anyway, I did a thing. It's been an hour and a half. We got the, whatchamadillies. Slingshots are done. These guys right here. These guys are done. That's what we did. That was the major project to do. Finished it up from yesterday. Slingshots are done. Work on the rest. I always screw stuff up when I get tired anyway, so I got to take those guns back apart anyway. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for, we got Darkwing 602 followed, and thanks for chatting with me. I'll be back the next time I can be back, and we'll work more on Stargate. And then this whole space gun thing won't even be an issue, but it is right now. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Have a good night.